you know, I know this because I was a teacher too. I've been retired for 4 years. I taught for 33 years. And you see students responding to you, and anybody else that's taught here, students respond when you know that that teacher likes you as an individual, not just even as a class, but as an individual. And I think every one of us felt that from him. He really, truly liked us, or at least we think you did. But we've got ourselves convinced.
Okay, I liked you.
He's almost convinced.
Hell yeah.
Exactly, I got to keep talking to him.
My favorite
But
teacher.
whether it was true or not, it was true. We all felt that way, and I think that's why. Well, those of us that did try it all or did not, but we try harder for teachers that we feel like know us and like us. So anyway, what an honor it is to have you here and to have had you in our lives, because I think, again, that it just touched us. Maybe it was for good things or bad things, but we all remember that. So anyway, you wanted to take some time, and so the time shall be you.
Okay.
Okay.
She's used up all the air.
I don't think I need a mic, do I? Okay.
Yeah.
I can hear you, but I don't know about. John, can you hear me back there? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
So, as Anthony crept into Cleopatra's camp, he said, "I didn't come here to talk." Oh, okay, I'll go over here.
Do you mind using the mic?
Okay, I'll use it. Thank you. Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes,
Thank you.
You're
I
right.
can hear
I
you
don't
before.
like these things, but okay. So I said, I'll go over it again. So Anthony said to Cleopatra as he crept into her tent, "I didn't come here to talk."
You got it, Jack?
Did you get it that time, Jack?
I
got it.
He wasn't talking to
I came out to bury Caesar. Sorry.
I had 3 books in mind. And they don't necessarily have anything to do with today, but I like the titles and I like what they express. The first is Such a Long Journey by Rohinton Mystery. The second is a book by American author Thomas Wolfe, You Can't Go Home Again. And the last is Marcel Proust, her book, Remembrance of Things Past. So I kind of like to bounce around between those things right now. So first, I guess I'll catch up with what Elaine and I have done. When I left here in 1977, I went back to the University of Idaho to work on a PhD, which I finished. And it was different. I was on the other side of the desk, and I used to get my work ripped up. But it was a rewarding experience. I got a major in linguistics. I spent time with linguistics and literature. A whole semester on The Fairy Queen by Spencer. So anyway, that was I was there for 4 years, and then I went down to Twin Falls College in Southern Idaho, and taught there for 17 years. And I got some fairly decent grades. I taught English again, and I guess the one experience I had there that I thought was really great, I noticed it was mentioned in your video, Chris, interactive. I liked we had we called it a microwave system, and it was in Twin Falls, and I had outreach places in Burley and Ketchum and Gooding, if you know the geography. And I liked that because I could clown around a little on television. Loved it. I had an operator there, the camera operator. I would come in and I'd have something for every once in a while for a little trick. And for a while, I was working on come in and see if I could stand the quarter on its edge, right on the overhead thing. That was kind of fun. If I could do it, then I said, okay, won't give you any homework this week. So anyway, that was it. And then we moved to, I retired in 1998, and we moved to New Hampshire, and then there ever since up till last year, and moved to Littleton, Colorado. So that's what I've been doing. Oh, traveled a little bit.
A lot.
Now. We, I calculated the other day, we flew over the Atlantic Ocean 10 times. For, between 1990 and 205, we took in all of Europe, pretty much, all of Scandinavia, all of the British Isles, Russia, Egypt, China. So we had a lot of fun doing that. Loila, I know, has done some traveling.
Not like you have.
Well, I mean, it's something I like, and I found it rewarding. So I guess that's about it for us. I've got to tell you some things here. I suppose you say your favorite class. I can't say that because it's bad politics. It's bad politics. I liked all the classes, but this one turned out to be pretty special. When I first moved to Ashton, we came here from Chicago, and Leonard Hull came over to welcome me to the faculty, and he said, "This bunch of kids you're going to have as juniors," he said, "they're different." And he said, "They're a close-knit group." And he said, "I think you'll like them." What's he telling me? And finally I just said, "Bring them on." So that was my welcome here. I told Loila over the phone, when I first here, before you went to class, I was walking down the street in the high school, past the grain elevator. There wasn't even a sidewalk. And I came here from Chicago, remember? And I stopped in the street for a minute and I said, "What the hell am I doing here? What did I do?" So anyway, that's the way it went, and I had a couple of stories. I tried to think of the top 5 things for the class. And the top one was when Cheryl Huntsman dedicated her salutatory talk to me. That was touching. I think the other one, the two principal players, they happen to be right back there together. The two principal players in this story are John McKay and Bill Perry.
That's Billy Perry.
Now, do you remember we had a principal by the name of Florence Adams?
Yeah.
Oh.
You remember Florence? About their writings. Loila remembered.
Edna St. Vincent Millay, who I had. I remember that.
John Updike. Hamlin Garland.
I didn't pay attention.
Or do the assignment, evidently.
Well, in this case, Florence Adams came in, a high-ranking educational official from Boise came down to evaluate us and see how we were doing down here in the provinces.
With no sidewalks.
And they came tiptoeing in, took the student desk and sat in the back. And I said, "Oh boy, here we go." Do you know who our performer was then? Billy Perry. And I want to tell you something. Billy was not excited about doing this. But I said, "To hell with it, you're going to do it anyway." And so he got up and I don't remember who he even had. he got up and he get a little bit of information. And then kind of like the vibes went around the room, and somebody said, well, Billy, how about, and I got a question, and then somebody else had a question, and Florence Adams was just smiling. And you all participated, and when they walked out when they closed the door, and John McKay said, how did we do, sir? I said, you did just great. Take the rest of the day off. So, I mean, that to me said, I think we connected then. Because I knew you could step up and do what you had to do to make me look good.
I think John should be the new leader of the Big Three.
Do you remember that,
Just
John?
for that.
I'm not, no, sir.
Yeah, you just said, sir, how did we do? Well, I thought maybe you'd remember that, but I remember that for a long time. And then a couple other things, the Sisyphus rock, I had a lot of fun with that. And I wish Rick Birch was here. Rick Birch made me that podium.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was purple with light green polka dots. And several years later, it was still in that room. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Gosh, I do.
I do.
You do?
You guys are getting old. So anyway, that was our journey. You can't go home again. I saw that today. I see it right now. I kept saying to Elaine, I said, God, it'll be really neat to see those kids again. She said, Wally, they're not kids. But you are. You are kids. And you can't go home again. I see that now. It just isn't the same. They tore down the damn school.
Yeah.
So it's been a good journey. And all I can say is I wish for all of you that the rest of the journey is great.